Hey, good evening, everybody. It is about 3 days before Christmas, and we're downtown Huntington hanging with the mayor. And I'm really glad to have Barb and Dan Drummond, Chris and Lori Elston, and Steve Yoder, and the Thrust Team 1501, the Robotics Team from 4-H, and they are the ones responsible for the great light display downtown. And I want to ask each of them what this project has meant to them at Christmas time this year. Dan?
Well, the mayor and I were reminiscing about Huntington in the 1960s and 70s growing up, and we wanted to kind of do something that we thought maybe would bring those downtown celebration traditions back, and put our heads together and put together a team here. And there are a lot of talented people in Huntington, and we just all pulled our efforts and came up with something that brought the tradition from the 20th century into the 21st century. So
cool deal.
Glad to be a part of it.
Good. And Chris, what about you?
Well, I think it's important here in Huntington to celebrate with your family, and what a great way to bring the families together. Get in your car, come downtown here, and experience downtown Huntington. I mean, there's some great businesses down here that everyone can partake in, and then enjoy a little bit of Christmas lights and bring the Christmas spirit home here in Huntington.
Thank you, Chris. Hey, Steve Yoder, you're a Christmas junkie. What was this important to you for?
Pretty much the involvement of everybody here. This has been great. I really like the fact that you come down here every night and you can see hundreds of cars come through and slow down. This is what it's all about. Everybody enjoying it together, and that's what it's been about.
All right, so we had a computer engineer, we had an installation engineer, and we had a mechanical engineer getting all this stuff together. It's all local, homegrown talent. We want to thank the Drummonds and the Elstons and the Yoders and the city street department, park department for getting this done. A couple questions that I get asked all the time. How many lights are there in this thing, Chris?
Well, they're actually computerized lights, as you can tell, and there's 18 poles, and they're basically controllers that are 16 channels, and we decided to use LED lights because it doesn't consume a lot of power. And so if we count each of the LED lights, we're upwards of over 40,000 LEDs, plus the ones that the businesses participated in. If you've been downtown, you've seen that we've added on some of the businesses down here with that. So we probably got another, 2,000 more lights since they came on in November. So
now, Chris, who was the team that helped you with all the technological stuff?
Well, I run a robotics team in town, Huntington County 4-H Robotics, and so I recruited my robotics team because they like to play with technology and wiring just like I do. So they're here with us tonight over there. Some of them,
right.
We've got Wayne and
go.
the Sittons over there. So they came over and helped out with the wiring and hanging and zip tying the lights together. So definitely.
So Dan, you and the folks out at Huntington Sheet Metal put a lot of time and energy into the brackets. Can you talk a little bit about the design that you put together for the poles?
Well, we wanted to come up with a design that was going to last a long time. It gets a lot of handling from one season to the next, and we wanted it to be easy to install it and remove it at the end of the season. So we come up with a way to manufacture that, and powder coated the aluminum, and so it should have a long life.
Fantastic. Well, the other question that I get asked a lot is, are we going to do this again next year? Or is this the last year of it? I see Barb nodding her head. Barb, what do you think?
Definitely.
Doing it next year?
Add more.
Okay.
Anybody wants to come down and help, you're more than welcome to.
All right. So we've got opportunity for next year. We want to do a few more of the poles. We want to just continue to add lights and make the spirit of Christmas really good downtown. Well, hey, let's send it off with a Merry Christmas. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Merry Christmas!